Congratulations on the win. Initial thoughts after a pretty insane fight like that?
My shins hurt really bad. Those are my initial thoughts.
Is that just from all the kicks you threw?
Yeah, just all those kicks. My ankle's good, if you guys were wondering. My ankle's good.
Well, I was going to ask, was that kind of shimmy walk you did out of the octagon kind of a nod to all the people saying just kick him in the legs?
That was a big fuck you to a lot of people. I've been getting for 8 months. I've been having to deal with weak ankles, so it felt good.
I got asked about the head kick in the first round. I think everyone back here, probably including yourself, thought the fight was over. Obviously, the ref let it continue. Thomas showed how tough he was, but what were your thoughts after that whole scene right there?
Yeah, Thomas is tough as nails. I don't know. He cracked me once at the end of the second round. So I'd have to go back and watch that that first knockdown. But yeah, I like that walk off, as you guys know.
Then you were doing a lot of like this look away, head shakes into the knee. You were kind of like even dancing around. Is that just something you do in camp, or just in the moment right there?
I've been doing that for a long time. I think I did it when I fought on the Contender Series. I've been doing it for a long time. I spin a lot, obviously. I spin pretty fast. You know, spinning to the body, spinning to the head. That's a dangerous shot when you land it. So doing a fake spin, they got to react to it, whether it's high or low, and come back with a 2. So it's something I've been throwing for a long time.
And then even watching it, Thomas has this very traditional Muay Thai stance where he's kind of flat heavy on his right foot. Obviously, you're confident in your skills, but is your style just tailor-made for someone like that is very linear and flat-footed while you dance around in front of him?
Yeah. This matchup excited me. Exactly.
And then finally, how soon do you want to get back in there? And is there any specific name you want to fight when you return?
I want to fight before the end of the year. So I don't know when. I don't know who. I want to get back in the gi. I want to train. I want to get better. And that's my number one priority.
Sean, I know you wanted the walk-off, but are you at least satisfied that it was a very violent knockout anyway?
Yeah, it was still, I think, potentially viral. I think it was still a good knockout. That shot, it was unnecessary. I looked in his eyes. He wasn't there. But, in the first round, after the ref said, hey, if I don't stop it, you gotta keep fighting. So I had to give him one more little juicer to the lips.
Did you think the referee should have stopped it for the first one?
I don't know. I'd have to see it. I'm glad he didn't. I gotta go a whole nother round. The amount of times I rewatch my fights is ridiculous. I'm my number one fan. I think that's why I've improved so much. I'll record every single sparring round I do, and I'll watch it. I'll watch it in slow motion. I'll send sweet clips to my coaches. So the fact that I got to go an extra round and a half or whatever it was, I'm okay with that because I'm gonna go watch it 100 times.
I just want to ask you a question about the way you switch stances. Is there something he does that makes you decide to do that, or do you just like to go back and forth, fluid, the whole fight regardless?
I keep him guessing. How is he supposed to? What is he? He wants to kick my legs. Going into that fight, I knew he wanted to kick my legs. It's hard to kick my legs. I'm switching stances and moving as much as I do. It's just part of my skill set.
And you got quite a compliment from Mr. Teddy Atlas. He said he hasn't seen a fighter like you since Prince Nassim back in the 90s.
I was watching his highlights. Tim and I threw his highlights on before we came over here. I have the last couple fights. Dude, that's just being that loose and having that much fun is what this is all about. So watching guys like him do it is it motivates me, inspires me, and it's funny that he said that because we were literally watching his highlights today.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Sugar, on your left. Congrats on your win. Right
Thank
here.
you.
After your dominant performance tonight, what do you have in mind? Try with Marlon Vera again, or you have another opponent in mind?
I don't have any name, any opponent. UFC they'll message me. They say, hey, just like they did this fight. It's supposed to be in February. They said Thomas in February. I said, sweet, let's do it. So I'm assuming it'll go like that. They'll send me a name, a date, and let's do it. So we'll see.
Sugar Shane.
Don't.
Good to see you.
Sugar Shane. I'm trying to become famous enough where it's Sugar Sean, but we'll see.
Back over here. Did you see the message yesterday from Snoop Dogg? The schmo ran into him, sent it to Tim. Called you Sugar Shane.
Yeah, I saw that.
Told you to do his thing. What did you think when you saw the message?
What did I think when Snoop? Say that again.
What did you think when you saw the message from Snoop?
Sugar Shane. It just rolls off the tongue. What did he say at the end of that? I forgot. Break him off some. I broke him off some. I was inspired by Snoop. He said, Sugar Shane, got to break him off some. So I had to go break him off something.
Okay, Sean over here. Correct me if I'm not mistaken. Was this your first fight after becoming a father?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, some people talk about it, they feel that extra motivation, that extra change. Any of that in your system?
I wanted to win before I had a baby. A lot of people say they want to win more or whatever. I wanted to win bad. I've always been competitive. You know, I'm so excited to get home. More excited to get home now to see Danny and Elena. But you know, before I had a baby, I wanted to win 100%. Now that I have a baby, I want to win 100%. It didn't change in that aspect. It didn't make me train harder. I'm training. I'm doing everything I can to go win a fight. But you know, fatherhood's been awesome.
Just to talk about your celebration in the cage, you hit the jumper. Was there anything behind that particular celebration, or is it just because you used to play basketball?
After my fight against Eddie, Tim said I should have hit a little jumper right after. So ever since he told me that, I was like, damn it, I should have. And it just kind of happened.
Congrats.
Thank you.
I just went back here. Almeida is definitely durable, but how much fun did you have in there?
This is, I always wanted to be a competitive professional athlete. I thought I was going to play football when I was like 10, 11. I wanted to be in the NFL. You know, found out real fast that wasn't going to happen. Wanted to be in the NBA, found out real fast that wasn't going to happen. So to be able to be a professional athlete and it's fighting, it's so fun. You know, I train really hard to be able to go out there and perform like that. So, you know, it was a lot of fun.